Hey everyone, welcome back around the kitchen table for our next Commander League game, and we've got a Precon special. This week we have got myself, Woody, playing Tegwyll, who's the new fairy commander. We have got Total MTG on Commodore Guff, who's playing some planeswalkers. We have Krovax playing Faldorn, making some wolves. And we have got Delphort playing the Sliver Gravemother. Hope you enjoyed the game.
Draw. Oh, looky. That was good. I was worried it was not going to work. I'm going to play Cinder Glade. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control two or more basic lands. It's tapped. And go.
Alright, I'll draw. And I'm going to play a Game Trail, which comes into play tapped unless I reveal this forest. So it will be untapped. Then I'm going to tap that for a red and suspend a Greater Gargadon.
Ooh, could you drop that down
Oh.
a bit, dude? Choose.
And that will be in exile with 10 suspend counters, and I will pass the turn.
Nice.
Cool. Draw. I will play. I'm going to play an island, and I'm going to tap that island for a Wayfarer's Bauble. And pass the turn.
So, Island go.
Untap. Draw. Oh, here we go. And so it starts. Got anything to drop in here? I'm going to play an exotic orchard. Add one mana of any colour that a land an opponent controls could produce. Go.
Untap my upkeep. Gargon will count down. Draw for turn. I'm going to play a forest and tap for a green and suspend a search for tomorrow, which will have 2 suspend counters on it. And then pass turn.
Tap draw. I'll play a swamp and tap 2 for a Night Veil Sprite. That is a 2/1 with flying, and whenever it attacks, I get to surveil 1. Pass the turn.
Draw. I'm going to play a Plains. I'm going to play an Onaki Oathkeeper. So creatures can't attack planeswalkers I control unless their controller pays 1 for each creature they control that's attacking a planeswalker I control. Also has a big thing for 6 that we don't have to worry about at the moment.
Cool.
Last
I
turn.
don't have to worry about the entire card because it's not being picked up.
No.
Untap. Draw. Oh my word. I don't understand why this kind of happens to me. Play a swamp. I'll play tap red and then 2 others for a spiteful slither. Slither creatures you control have, whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to a target player or planeswalker.
Nice.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Untap my upkeep. This will count down. This will count down. Draw for turn. And I'm going to play Blighted Woodland. And then pay 3 for my commander. And pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to search up your commander because it's also not liking that. Oh yeah, making some wolves. Yeah. On tap and draw. Ooh. I will play this swamp. I am then going to pay 3 for my commander, who is Tegwyll. That's how I'm pronouncing it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. So, flying Death Touch. Other fairies I control get +1/+1. Whenever another fairy I control dies, I draw a card and I lose 1 life. Then I'm going to go to combat with this 2/3 at Matt, and I shall surveil. So I'll have a look what that card is.
It's a fly. Okay.
Yeah.
2.
Oh, I shall be keeping that on top. And then that's me done. It's first blood for me.
It's a first blood.
Ugh.
Play a Oiland. And then I'm going to play Jace Mirror Mirage. Nice. Comes in with 4 loyalty counters. And I'm gonna plus it to 5 and scry 2. Yeah, keep both on top. And pass done.
Untap. Draw. Oh, not a land. Wow. Every one was a land before that. Okay. And I'm going to play that. Do you want to play that? Yeah, I'm going to play the planes. So I am then going to tap the exotic orchard for blue, because somebody can produce blue somewhere.
Yep.
And a white. And play crystalline, sliver. All slivers have shroud.
Oh dear.
Yeah. GG's!
Well, I played this against a couple of Eldrazi decks the other day, and it held its own until the mid game, and then it just all went sour. But yeah, which I was quite happy against for a precon against a bit properly built Eldrazi.
And it's all slivers, so it even includes itself. That's what's good about that. Jeez.
Yes.
Yeah, and includes all my slithers in this variant.
Yeah.
Well, you got a load of changelings, have you?
No.
No, I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right, if you're just passing the turn, I will untap. During my upkeep, I will count down the Gargadon. And I count down the Search for Tomorrow. And when the last suspend counter is removed, I cast it without paying its mana cost. I will search my library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, and shuffle. This mountain into play. And since I did cast a spell from exile, I will make a wolf token with my commander.
Nice.
Sat here looking at my cards, looking like they're all been torn at the edges.
Wolf token comes into play.
Yeah.
Draw my card for turn. Fix my deck so it's not. Here we go. And then I'm going to play a Castle Embereth as my land for turn. Will come to play tapped unless I control a mountain. I do, in fact, control a mountain. And then, let's see here. I think from there, I think I'll pass the turn from there.
Okay, it's very sus. I will untap and I'll draw.
Gruul control. Fire control.
And I will play a Fairy Conclave, which comes in tapped, and for 1 and a blue I can turn it into a fairy creature with flying till end of turn. Well, the Slithers had Shroud, or have Shroud, so my fairies are going to have Shroud for 3. And that is a Scion of Una.
Mhm.
Oh, that says Flash. I could have kept that in my hand. Flash, flying, other fairies I control get +1/+1, and other fairies I control have Shroud. So,
Well, we're not targeting anything in this
I'm
game.
not targeting
No.
nothing.
Nothing at all.
Total, I'm going to come at you with this 3/4.
Okay.
Crovax. I'm going to come at you with my commander, which is currently a 3/4. And then I'll surveil off this trigger.
I will take the 3 in the air.
I'm going to put this Fact or Fiction in the graveyard because it sounds like a right pain to resolve. Then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Right, let's draw. Let's go in with a plains. I'm gonna plus my Jace to scry 2. One to the top, one to the bottom. And then I'm going to play Silent Arbiter. No more than one creature can attack each combat. And no more than one creature can block each combat.
That's terrible.
Is that
quite a
per person or
everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone, including me.
right?
So pass the turn.
So with that, you can only attack one person as well, then, isn't it? Because it's literally only one creature.
One creature per person. Yeah, one creature.
Right.
Sorry, per attack.
Yeah. Okay. So, however many draws we've had so far, and that's back to land again. I'm going to play an unclaimed territory, and I'm going to choose. No, not fairies at all. Slithers.
Fairies.
Slither fairies.
So I do believe that it's a black, a white. Crovax can do red and green, so I'll do red and then green from the orchard. What's left? Blue. So I'll tap my unclaimed territory for blue because it's going to cast a Slither. My commander enters the battlefield.
Breathe, mother.
Yeah. Just put over there. Very dark over here, aren't I, in the corner? Is that anything? No, that's just. Yeah. That wasn't a good idea, Barry.
And so what's the Slither Gravemother doing?
So the legend rule doesn't apply to Slithers you control. Each Slither creature card in your graveyard has Encore X, where X is its mana value. This Slither has Encore 5. So pay 5, exile a card from your graveyard for each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste, sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery.
Okay.
So what's your is that a 1/1 dude? Your fairy?
It's technically a 2/2 because of the plus off the commander.
Okay.
What is your red Slither? What does that do?
The red this does Slither creatures you control have whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to a target player or planeswalker. Unfortunately, my Slithers would die if I attacked you or because they're minor 2/2s as well. So we would both lose one.
I don't think Chris is blocking though. To be fair,
Not with my Shroud Fairy.
but with his one that's given him Shroud and a boost as well.
Yeah.
If he does block, it's good for everyone. But he's not going to block.
Well, if he does block it, it'll be good for everybody but you, Matt, because you're the only one with a planeswalker. So I'll attack you, Chris, with a 2/2.
I'm not blocking. I'll take 2.
Okay, cool. And with that, I shall pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 4. and sacrifice the Blighted Woodland to grab 2 lands. 2 basic lands to put into play tapped.
Nice.
Grab this forest and this mountain.
We've got no enchantments on the table, have we?
No.
No.
I've got high facts, but
I will remind you that you said you were going to attack me in total equally. Doubtful.
Yeah, no, I meant I have equal amount of reason to attack both of you, rather than I'm going to attack you both
Oh,
equally.
right, okay.
Now I'll
well,
go on to my turn and untap, count down Greater Gargadon, my upkeep, and draw. And I'm going to start with the Temple of Abandon, which will scry 1 on enter. I will put that to the bottom. And then, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, yeah. I'm going to pay 3 mana and play a Vivian, Champion of the Wilds.
Great
Because
card.
I think everybody should have a Planeswalker in play.
exactly. Is that the one that does flash? Yeah.
Yes, he has my creature's flash. And I'm going to uptick the Vivian to give... Oh, let's give my commander... Was it? Until my next turn, up to 1 target creature gains Vigilance and Reach. So... Yeah, I'll give my commander Vigilance and Reach until my next turn. And then I will go to combat. And let's see, you have a 1/5 in play, Matt?
1/5 and a 0/4.
Yeah. So I'll send my Vigilant Commander at you, Chris.
I will take... How much damage is it?
It's 3 damage.
3. I'll take 3.
Yeah.
Commander damage. Correct.
Alright, and then I will pass the turn.
I will untap and I will draw this card here. Okay, that's a cool card. I will play a swamp for the turn. And Vigilance and Reach, so that's not going to happen. A total. I am going to swing my commander in your general direction.
Okay, how many?
It is a 3/4 in the air.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to pass turn.
I will draw. I will play a Temple of Epiphany and scry. It's going to go to the bottom. I am going to +1 Jace to scry 2. One on top, 1 to the bottom. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play the Wanderer. So it's prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other permanents I control. And for -2, I can exile target creature with power 4 or greater. I don't think I can't touch Downforge. I can touch your Skion, but it's not 4 or greater, is it? So,
No.
so we're just going to stick that at 5. And I think that's me done.
Cool. One tap. Draw. interesting. I'm going to play a Sunken Hollow, which comes into play tapped unless I control 2 or more basics. I have 2 basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cards in hand have people got?
4.
I have 4.
I also have 4.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Matt,
And
you have
if
to
I
draw
cast-
a card, so we're all even.
Say again, sorry?
So Matt can draw a card, so we're all even.
Um,
Channel points.
right, but if I cast the spell, I'd only have 4 cards in hand, so we'd all draw 4 again. Okay, I'll wait for that then. Right, okay, so I will tap a green, 2, 4. I should have said it. A green and 2 to cast for the ancestors. Choose a creature type. Slither. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of cards of the chosen type from among them and put the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Cool. And then it has flashback. So, 3 in the green. So 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you say we're looking for fairies?
No, I'm looking for slithers.
Oh, not ogres.
No, not ogres. No. No tigers, no cheetahs. And Chris will know what the reference to that is.
Okay. What about bunnycorns?
Okay, so there are 2 cards that I do not need to reveal, and I have to put them in a random order, do I? Yeah. So,
Well, you
So
have
someone-
to reveal the ones that you draw.
yeah, I'll do that in a minute. These are the ones I'm not revealing. I'm going to put them back at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. That's that. And I shall reveal the ones that I do draw. So, Hollow Head Slither, Hatchery Slither, Harmonic Slither, and Lava Belly Slither.
Okay, a bit of a reminder of what those do. So I'm not
Okay.
clicking all 4 of them.
Okay. Hollow Head says Slither creatures you control have tap it, discard a card, draw a card.
Nice.
Hatchery Slither, which I think is one of the new ones, has replicate and then for 1 on a green. When you cast this spell, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost.
Okay.
Okay, so each Slither spell you cast has replicate.
Jesus.
The replicate cost is equal to its mana cost. And basically you get a token copy of
Yeah.
the Slither every time you do it. Which is, I suppose, where the Commander's non-legend rule comes into play.
Yeah.
Harmonic, when this permanent enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact or enchantment. And Lava Belly, you ping people
When you're hellbent. Yeah.
no.
Oh.
When this creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, and you gain 1 life.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and they go into my hand.
Not the fun one.
And then that goes into the graveyard. So that's
Also,
close.
though, the Lava Belly does give your slivers haste, right?
No, that's the other.
No.
That's
Oh,
the
okay,
other red
never
and-
mind.
That's the flyer. That's the red-white flyer.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, I thought Lava Belly gave haste for some reason.
No, there is no haste creatures
Okay.
in this deck, which for the slow mana base you would have expected to compensate a little bit. But hey, who am I to question Wizards of the Coast?
Absolutely.
8. I got 8 cards. I better play something. What are we going to do? Only 3 mana, so. We don't need a board wipe yet, do we?
I don't think you want to board wipe yours.
So you don't want to, yeah, I was going to say you don't want to ball
Okay, well let's. Can
I mean,
do
I'm
that?
fine with it, but
Yeah.
Ollie.
So, I'm going to tap Exotic Orchard for a white from Matt's board. I'm going to use Unclaimed Territory for a red, and then the Sunken Hollow for the remainder. And I'm going to do Lava Belly Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have, when this creature enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to a target player or planeswalker, and you gain 1 life. So I will gain a life, and I will target the Watcher, because that's the one protecting all the other ones.
The Wanderer.
Yes, Wanderer. Matt's white one that protects his other planeswalker and ping damage.
Okay.
Yep. And then I will move to combat. Has anyone got a 6/6?
No,
Oh, hang on.
I don't.
That wouldn't
Go.
work. If you target the Wanderer with the damage, it would be prevented, right? All
You
non-combat
know,
damage.
Other-
out
it's
to
other
you and
permanents.
other permanents.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is why I target that specifically.
Reading the card explains the card. Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. I also used it in standard when it come out for an Orzhov deck. That was the planeswalker I was talking to you about the other day.
Ah, okay.
Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's fine. Yes, I'm going to move to combat. Who's got the highest attack life total? No, it's not me. No. That's
Well,
just-
I have 37.
Yeah, but it looks like I pick on you all the time, Crobat. So I'm going to go after Chris.
You can only pick at him with one creature.
Yeah, but it's a 6/6, so it can only
Just
defend
attack.
with one creature as well. Yeah,
Could
so I'm
attack the
gonna
planeswalker.
yeah, but he could still block.
Yeah.
Up Willie.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I'm going to attack. I feel like I'm picking on him all the time, though. This is terrible.
You pick on me all the time.
I do pick on you all the time,
Yeah.
but you pick on me all the time.
And the only
It's
person
only-
you feel bad about picking on is Kovacs, which is why you always pick on me.
Yeah, it's true. And I just don't like picking on Matt at all. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna aim for Vivian because that was suggested to me, and I am a weak-willed man.
Vivian.
Is it Vivian? Your planeswalker, mate. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know. What did she ever do? I will block I'll block with the wolf token.
Okay, cool. I
And
will.
does your guy have trample?
No, it's just
Okay,
has
before
6/6 and
damage is
loads of
dealt-
other stuff. Yeah.
Before damage is dealt, I'm going to sacrifice wolf token to
Oh,
Greater
it's-
Gargadon. Sacrifice it to Greater Gargadon before damage is dealt to remove a suspend counter from the Gargadon.
Oh, I was going to ping Matt's planeswalker.
I want to count down on the Gargadon though.
Of course you do. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I didn't say you were wrong to do it. And with that, I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 and flash in Grumgully the Generous,
Hmm.
and then go on to my turn.
Okay, I'll allow it. I forgot I'm playing.
You'll
blue.
allow it?
Yeah, I forgot I'm playing blue.
Oh,
I never play blue.
and I will go to my untap and upkeep and count down the Gargadon. Draw a card,
I'm not allowing that. You can't take the suspend counter off.
and then I'm going to uptick the Vivian, giving my commander the Vigilance and Reach again. And let's hear. Can I get through on an attack? That 1/5 is still a great blocker. Bunch of stuff over there on Dalford I don't want to tangle in with. Let's see here. 4, 3. Yeah, I'll send my commander at you, Chris.
I see now you're picking on me, Kovacs.
Well, I can't get through anywhere else.
No. I don't know if I can take another 3 though.
Have a 3.
Yeah. I will chump block with. Oh no, it's not a chump block. This would. Be,
Oh yeah, that's a 2. That's a 3/4,
This
huh?
is a 3/4. Yeah. So
Oh.
do you still want to do that actually?
Rewind.
Yeah.
Takes you back tokens.
Let's see here.
That's a spell table rewind.
That's a spell table
Um,
rewind.
Well, I'll go ahead and you can go to blocks, but I'm going to pay 3, and I would like to attempt to beast within your Shroud Fairy.
Nice.
I am going to respond
Ooh.
by tapping these 3. I'll repulse it. So I'm going to target my fairy and bounce it back to my hand, and then I'll draw a card if that's good.
Sounds good to me. So beast within will fizzle.
Beast will fizzle. I will draw that card. Whew, what does that do?
Easty for you.
All right, and so now your
Wow.
chomp blocking fairy is a 2/3.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's gone.
Yeah, now it's last gone. That was mean.
All right, and then with that, I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 2 to flash in this Dreaming Duelist. Whenever another fairy enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses 1 life.
All right.
Ooh.
I quite like that.
Except for me.
Except for you, why?
Wanderer.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's,
Long
that's
combat
lose-
damage.
No, this is losing
It's
life.
it's damage loss, not
Oh, is it?
damage. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
So Wanderer won't help in that regard.
damn
yeah,
you.
I'm afraid. Okay, so I'm going to play land for turn, which will be a choked estuary, which will come in tapped. Yep. Then I will. I say I'd like to have everything have shroud before I play this. Looking at 2 cards in your library, put one of them into your hand, load the graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat before I just say the words pass the turn without saying it. I will come at you, Toll, with my commander. Just for 2 this time.
At me, yeah?
Yeah, you. I'm gonna chip away over there at you.
2.
And then I'll be passing turn.
Oh. We'll play Khan's Bastion. Is pay for proliferate. I'm going to 0 my Jace, which is draw a card, reveal it, remove a number of loyalty counters. So I will reveal Spark Shaper Visionary and remove 3. Which is a 0/5 at the beginning of combat on my turn. Choose any number of target planeswalker control. They become 3/3 creatures with flying hexproof, and whenever they deal combat damage to a player, scry 1.
Cool.
Yeah. What to do? I think it's time for Commodore. So 1, 2, 3, 4. For Commodore. I will.
Beginning of your end step, put a loyalty counter on another target planeswalker you control.
Yeah.
That's a nice static.
Yeah, nice stack ability, that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna +1 to make one of the red wizards. Oh, no, oh, actually, I want to do that. I feel like I need to draw some cards. So I'm gonna -3. Draw X cards, and Commodore Guff deals X damage to each opponent, works as a number of planeswalkers I control. So I control 3. So everyone takes 3 damage, and I draw 3 cards.
Taking 3.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. So what else do I want? I think I'll just play a Arcane Signet for 2. And then pass the turns. Oh, sorry, go to the beginning of my end step and put a loyalty counter. So I'm going to put a loyalty counter on my Wanderer.
Yeah, when
Is
you
it only,
Bastard. You what?
go on, Dalfort.
it's all right. It's just a single one, is it? Thought it was all
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
I was going to
On
say,
another one, yeah.
when you upgrade that Precon, are you going to go for the Commander Masters full art version?
Oh, might do, yeah.
I know
Yeah, I'm
someone
definitely
that's
gonna.
got
This is.
about 12 of them.
Yeah, I do like this deck. It needs a few more wraps and stuff to try and keep up with the board state, but it's doing all right against, getting the Arbiter out and the Oathkeeper helps you keep there a bit against 3 tribal aggro decks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
There's something for the air to keep the air at bay.
Yeah, it just needs a bit more axe stuff.
Right.
So.
I'm going to play a Mountain Valley, which comes into the battlefield tapped. But it's a tap fetch, which I quite like in the Precon because I think it gives placeholders for how to upgrade the deck. But whilst it's not good as a land base, at least it gives you the pointers of where to go with it. Okay, so we'll tap blue and 3
What are you meant to be working?
for shifting Sliver.
What was that?
Slithers can't be blocked except by Slithers.
Oh, that's problematic.
Yeah.
Can't be blocked except for Slithers. What?
Slithers can't be blocked except by Slithers. Right.
They're all unblockable now.
Yeah. So, but only one can attack at a time, can't it? Still.
What's the name of that Slither? Sorry.
A shifting Slither.
It's very shifty indeed.
Yes. This would be a good deck to have.
Picked up.
This would be a good deck to have a drinking game with, wouldn't it? Every time you say the word Slither. Anywho, on that, which Planeswalker do we find the most problematic, Chris?
Sorry, say that again.
Which Planeswalker do we find the most problematic?
Crovax.
You think
What?
Crovax?
Well, that's because they can give my guys reach.
No, just Crovax is the
Vigilance.
the most dangerous planeswalker around the table.
Right, okay.
I don't
Right.
know. I don't really know. Vivian is a neat planeswalker, but so are just planeswalkers in general. So
I mean, mine
I
aren't
don't-
really doing much. That's the thing. They're not doing much.
no.
Yeah.
Because I can't mine as Wanderer, because everything nearly has Shroud and Hexproofs and stuff, and there's no big creatures.
No, yeah.
Alpha, I can get rid of that Gargantuan when it comes in with my
you
Wanderer.
have a lava belly sliver when you put your shifting sliver into play. You have
Cool.
that trigger.
Okay, but I can't target. I can target a player or planeswalker with it, and I gain a life. Cool. Well, that ping will go on the Wanderer. Is it Wanderer? Whatever I keep. Yeah, that one. Because I really don't like that planeswalker, but I do if I'm controlling it. There we go. Yeah. So what does Jace do again? Jace does multiple things, doesn't he?
Jace is scry, just +1 scry, and then 0, draw a card, but then I run the risk of drawing a card that's big and it kills it.
Yeah, so that could take care of itself. I don't really want to take your commander out because you've only just played it, and that'd just be mean. Yeah, go on. I'm going to take. I'm going to go for Vivian because I tried last time, and you foiled my semi-other plan of pinging Matt afterwards when you should have blocked.
You're sending the 6/6 at the Vivian.
Yeah.
I think in response to the attack before I lose her, I'm going to pay 4 and flash in this Teutonic Giant,
Oh no!
That sounds.
and that will come into play with a +1/+1 counter
Okay.
because it's a non-human. And then Vivian will take the hit for
Okay.
6.
And with that, I'll pass the turn.
All right, I will untap
Not coming up for me, that. What's that do? Oh, tectonic.
Yeah, so whenever it
Yeah.
attacks, becomes the target of a spell an opponent controls, choose one. It can deal 3 damage to each opponent, or it can exile 2 cards from the library, choose one, and they
Nice.
can play that till the end of the next turn.
Oh, yeah, I remember that from Standard. I was playing that in
Pretty
Standard.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think what I'm going to do is go to combat. Oh, after taking down my
Oh, I forgot to have a
Target
life,
on.
didn't I? Oh, yeah.
And then I'm going to go to combat, and I would like to swing the Tectonic Giant at the Wandering Emperor, or at the Wanderer, paying 1 green mana for the attack tax on it.
Okay.
And on the attack trigger,
Yeah.
I will elect to deal 3 damage to each opponent.
You don't like that.
So I don't take any damage.
No, you do not.
Drop. And then I will block with my. How big is it? 4?
It is a 4/5.
4/5. Yeah, I'm still going to just block with the Unlucky Oathkeeper. That will die.
The 0/4.
Yeah.
All right. Then in my second main phase, since I did trigger Spectacle, I will like to cast Light Up the Stage for Spectacle cost.
Nice.
And they'll exile the top 2 cards of my library, and until the end of my next turn, I may play those cards. I've not played a land yet this turn, so I will play this Gruul Turf from exile and return Forest to my hand. Playing the land from exile will trigger my commander for a wolf token. And the wolf token will get a +1/+1 counter. And then I like to spend 4 mana and cast a Outpost Siege.
Oh no.
And for Outpost Siege, I believe I will pick. I think I'll pick Cons. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I'll exile the top card of my library, and until the end of turn, I may play that card.
Is that a Precon as well?
Yes.
That's quite good synergy, isn't it, so far? I quite like
Yeah.
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ollie,
7.
dude, shush.
All right, and with that, I will pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I will flash in Nimbris, Oran's Trickster, which is flash flying. Whenever I cast my first spell during an opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of my library, I put one of them into my hand and the other into the graveyard. I will get a trigger off the Dreaming Duelist, so you each lose 1 life.
Alright.
And then I'll move to my turn and untap draw.
Do we take a damage, mate? Everyone take a damage.
Yeah, everyone takes 1 damage.
No, I just can't stay in it.
Everyone
It's
loses
painful,
life, yeah.
really
So yeah,
painful.
includes you.
No, what to do?
I don't think Dowerful can hear.
No, that's fine. I
Can't
think
be
it's just
broken.
dealing
It
with
looks
something.
broken. It does, doesn't it? That's swollen. Yeah, but I've had anti-inflammatory.
Huh?
Got no ice. Right, sorry.
So
So taking 1 damage, am I? Sorry.
Yeah.
Her elbow's swollen. You know, she was in pain with it the other day. It's
Yeah.
actually it looks broken to look at it, but it isn't. But it just that's the swelling on it.
yeah.
So sorry about that.
Was it over £20 last time? Take a pound just in case. That's all I got, Bubbles. We're all rich like you.
Okay, going to my turn, I'll untap a draw, and I'll play an island for the turn.
Testing.
Matt, we can hear you. Testing.
That's good because I just muted myself for a minute.
You didn't.
Did I not?
No.
No.
What did I say? I can't
Something
remember.
about not being
we're
as
not
rich
being
as
rich
everybody else.
them.
Yeah.
Is it not muted now?
No.
I'm muting my mic and it's not muting.
No,
I'm
perhaps
muting my
perhaps
mic,
you've got a different input source.
Oh, bloody hell.
Perhaps your input, muted your mic, but then I don't know, headphones picked it up, or I don't know.
Dalfort. Have you got
Yes.
anything with reach
No.
or flying?
No.
Awesome. I'm coming your way with a 3/3 flyer.
That sounds reasonable.
I thought so too.
Slivers need to be dealt with.
Sorry,
Wow.
what needs to be dealt with?
That one sliver.
The shifting one.
Yeah.
That's all right. Put it in the graveyard, and then it can encore and give it back again
You
anyway.
still can't attack everyone though. Because Matt, you can still only attack
How
with
does
one
that work
creature,
then?
so it won't work.
To be honest, this silent arbiter is helping the table now.
Yeah,
Because if the
exactly.
slivers are all unblockable, we're in trouble.
Yeah. And when you go, Kovacs is pretty dangerous as well because he's got a sizable board.
Yeah.
So,
And I don't think there's many rafts in here.
so that's me done.
Right. I'll try and find that raft.
You don't have to try and find that wrath. I'm happy playing the slow game. It's a Precon game after all.
Yeah, true. Oh. That's nice. Oh, God, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, no, can't do that. So, what town has to come in tapped, which is really Right, S+1 and scry 2. To the bottom. Okay. We are going to +1 Guff. Get a wizard. Tap for mana to cast a planeswalker spell only. Going to -2 the Wanderer to get rid of Tectonic Giant.
In response, I will sacrifice the giant to the Raider Gargadon.
Okay.
And take a suspend counter off of it.
What do I want to do now?
And
I
Dalfort,
will
you're supposed to be
go-
on 32 points. 8 points.
Okay.
I don't
5.
think it's taken the 3 from my attack.
From your attack, I did that. I was on 39 before I went down, and then I took 1 ping damage from somewhere else.
Oh.
From the fairy entering play, did you take 3 damage from the Teutonic Giant on its attack trigger?
Don't know that. It could be when I was talking to Donna. I'll leave it as it is. I'm quite happy.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. And red for Chandra Awakened Inferno.
What's that?
Yeah, that one's not a problem.
So I'm going to +2, and everyone gets an emblem at the beginning of your upkeep. You get 1 damage.
I'm going to use this copy.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I'm
good.
going to use
So
a
am
copy as
I.
well. Aha! We've all got copies. I'm going to put it on top of my deck box so that I know it's going to trigger from there. Right, you can't quite see it on the screen, but there it is. Or I suppose I could put it by my commander zone, can I? There we go.
Actually. How big are your slivers, Dow?
2, 2, 2, 2. 2.
I could clear the sliver boards.
Well, if you went with the -2, you could at least clear the Shroud Sliver. If you're worried about that one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about it, man, because Dalfort's not attacking me, to be fair. So Keep him, Doubtful.
Yeah.
Keep him.
Okay.
Doubtful's not
Keep him, my
attacking
friend.
you yet.
Oh no, he might let me get second though. He's a good lad. You know, the old guard. Us two.
He's a good lad, the old guard. Talk about a backhanded
Us
compliment.
two. I said us two.
Oh, us too.
Including
Right.
myself.
Right, okay. You're not that old, are you? I didn't think you were that old.
Hey, I'm like 46.
Are you? Wow, you don't
Yeah.
look it, mate. You look good.
I feel it.
Yeah, he was getting rinsed in his own stream the other day.
I know. Fucking people. That's what when Chris come over the other day, like we were saying, like I'm closer to Dad's age than I am to Chris.
Yeah, but I'd have certainly put you closer to Chris's age than me.
Yeah.
Than to me. But there we go.
He looks old, doesn't he?
No, to be fair, we were quite young when we had Chris, so there's not much gap between us.
That's what we were talking about, that mate, weren't we?
Yeah.
Both pair of whippersnappers. Right. That's me done. Go for it.
Okay.
You have your instep trigger, right?
Oh, sorry, end step trigger. Oh no, I can just put. So yeah, I'll put a loyalty counter on Wanderer.
Done.
Done. All done. Stick a
Cool.
fork in.
Right. Untap. Take a damage from your Chandra token thing. Is that correct?
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
33 turn clock at the moment.
Yeah. Draw for the turn. Oh, that's interesting. But we'll keep that where it is. We've got an enchantment on the board now, haven't we, with Warstorm Surge, is it? Not Warstorm. No, Outpost Siege.
Outpost
Siege,
Siege.
Yeah.
Well, if
So-
you're talking about your harmonic sliver, doesn't that destroy artifacts or enchantments?
Yeah, but I've got one of these green-red removals that needs 6 targets, does it? No, 1, 2, 3, 4 targets. So you have to enable all of them, don't you? So
It
You know
depends
that-
how it reads.
destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land.
Yeah, I think that one has
Yeah.
to target one of each.
Yeah. So the Wanderer doesn't protect your creature that's stopping one person attacking at a time, does it?
Only from damage.
So if you do destroy anything like that, you can't
Cool.
kill that with the thing.
Right. Okay. So I do a red and a green. No, that's a fetch land, you silly boy. Right. Okay. So I'm going to have to tap that. No, that's not right. Which is the one which fetches? That's the one that fetches. Right. Okay. Just gee whiz, boy. Sacrifice this. Search your library for a mountain or forest card. Put it onto the battlefield. So it doesn't have to come in tapped.
No, you shouldn't think so after it comes in tapped to begin with.
Well, you know. Yeah, but do I go?
Now, does that say a basic forest or mountain, or can you grab any?
No, it says
land that's
for a
tapped?
mountain or a forest card, put it onto the battlefield. But unfortunately, everything that's fetched. Oh no, I can go get the Canopy Vista, can't I? Canopy Vista enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more basics, and I do control 2 basics, so I'll do that
There
one.
you go.
Cool. See, this land base is all right, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Right. Giving that a basic shuffle. So still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a lot, isn't it? Right, so green, red, and 2 others. For decimate. Destroy target artifact. I'm going to destroy that Wayfarer's Bauble because you played it in the first turn and not done anything with it.
Sack in response.
I will do, but I'll let you pick the rest of your targets.
Okay, cool. Target creature will be the creature that's annoying me and only allowing one thing to attack and one thing to block.
Can't. Wanderer protects it.
That's what I asked. Sorry, I missed. I mistook what you, I thought you said it was from
No,
damage,
it
not
will
destroy.
destroy. Destroy will work.
Prevent of. Isn't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
non-combat
destroy-
damage? Destroying.
No, it's not
Well,
damage.
it doesn't deal damage.
Yeah.
Helps
So the
you
Wanderer-
fight permanents.
Yeah, the Wanderer won't protect it from that.
What does it protect then? If it doesn't
So,
No, it
do
does
that.
not.
like burn spells. So burn spells
Oh.
wouldn't work.
Right,
Or
Ping,
fight spells.
And
won't
you're
work.
targeting the Outpost Siege.
And yeah, because that's an enchantment.
And what land are you targeting on the board?
Actually, this is where I feel mean now because I've done one of everybody's.
Just target your
I
own
think the
land.
cast.
You can blow up one of your lands if you
I
want to.
could do it. That would be fair at that point, wouldn't
Yeah, exactly.
it?
You don't
Yeah,
be
I'm not
kill
going-
one of
I'm-
your lands. Mate, you have to deal with someone else's. That's the idea.
Yeah. I know.
Do you want
You've
this
only
one,
got
do you
one.
want this, do you want this one that turns into a fairy?
Yeah, that would. Yeah, because can you turn it into a fairy to get shroud and I can't target it?
That'd have been really funny, yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going to declare that land that you've just highlighted there
Yeah.
as the target, and then if you choose to protect it that way, that's up to you.
No, I'm going to float
At
the
least
mana.
then,
And I'm
right.
going to float another mana, because I'm going to crack the Wayfarer's Barbel in response.
okay. You still could protect it, couldn't you? You've got enough mana to protect it if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, yeah. I'm going to go get basic land now.
Okay.
View all. I'm going to go...
But that spell is good to resolve then.
Yeah, it's for me.
I'll destroy the Outpost Siege.
I'll destroy the land. Oh, I said destroy the land. There we go.
Cool. And move to combat.
Yep.
Ollie, Lola, please be quiet.
Dogs didn't appreciate going to combat.
No. Right. Okay. So I'm going to send a load of stuff at Matt because I don't like planeswalkers. So I'm going to spend two 2/2s at the Wanderer. I'm going to send my commander, Chandra, and
You do
Spiteful.
need to pay one colorless for each attacker, don't you?
Oh,
Oh
do
no,
I?
that guy's gone. Nope,
No,
that guy's
that's
gone.
gone.
Never mind.
That's gone, yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to take the Wanderer out and Chandra out.
Okay, I'm going to block. What's your biggest one with Chandra?
It's got to be a
Okay.
slow
Only slivers can block slivers.
Oh yeah, that's true.
right.
Yeah.
So how much in total?
So it's going to be 4 against the Wanderer and 8 against Chandra.
I should have cleared his board, shouldn't I?
You should have. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
should have
really
done.
mean actually. After
Yeah.
it didn't board
Yeah.
wipe you.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. And then the one other one I'm going to send towards Krovax because he's on 33, which is a 2/2, leaving myself
Two-
wide open.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. And with that, I will. Oh, do I want to do that? Does everyone like the hand that they've got?
I don't mind it.
Sure. Why do you have a wheel also in store for us?
Yeah, I've got a windfall. So I'm going to set blue and 2 for a windfall.
I will,
Each player discards their hand. Go on. You're going to
I will
counter that.
respond in that. No. Oh. I could deal with that. I'm not going to. I will respond by playing something but Karen. Anyone else
Oh,
got
because
responses?
you've got flash in yours, haven't you?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, so
Well,
Krovax
I have-
gets to respond first.
I have 2 cards in hand, and that
Yeah. I've got 5, so we will be drawing 5. But
I got 5.
Cool. I will have 2.
Yeah.
Cards in hand. Ooh. I'm going to flash in the fairy that gives everything shroud.
okay.
You will
Yeah.
each lose a point. And then I will look at the top 2 cards and I'll put one in my hand and I will put one in the graveyard. But it doesn't really matter because they're both going to the graveyard. Yeah, I'm going to put this land in the graveyard. That's me resolved.
Are we discarding and drawing
Alright.
5?
I'll discard. Is it Chemister and Forest? Draw 5.
My board wipe was that Harsh Mercy, where we each choose a creature type, and then anything that isn't those creature types gets destroyed. Can't be regenerated.
Which one?
The Harsh Mercy, it's called.
Harsh Mercy.
Each player chooses a creature type. Destroy all creatures that aren't of the type chosen this way. They can't be regenerated. So there are 4 slithers going into the deck. You've seen 3 of them. There's the Looter, the Replicate, and the Harmonic Slither is going in the graveyard. And then also Sinew Sliver, which is +1/+1 to slithers. And I picked 5 new cards. 1, ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've just drawn 3 lands, and then a card to go and get more land.
I did something similar.
Yeah. Cool. And with that, I will pass the turn.
On your
sorry, I can play
I'm going to sacrifice. Okay, after you're done playing your land on your step, I'm going to sacrifice a mountain to take a counter off of the Greater Gargon, and then go to my turn. Untap. I have the Chandra trigger emblem to take a damage, and I'll remove the last counter from Greater Gargadon, and we'll cast it, and he has haste, and we'll enter the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter.
Kovacs, I think you need to capitalize on Dalfor having no defenders.
And I'm going to draw for my turn, and I think I'm going to start with playing this Command Tower as my land for turn. And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 7 mana. I really don't want to lose Dream Pillager to exile, but I think I have to go to combat, and I will swing Wolf Token,
Swing everything, Kovacs.
Faldorn, Grumgully, and Greater Gargadon at Dalport.
Good.
Total.
And I will pay 1, 2, 3, and activate Castle Embereth to give creatures I control +1/+0
That
until
was the
end of
land I
turn.
nearly targeted. So how much is that in total, mate?
That's going to be 11, 15, 19, 24.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
And then in my second main phase, I'm going to pay 2 mana and cast this Explore. Draw a card and play an additional land this turn. And then for that additional land, I'm going to play this Mountain. And then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3 mana and cast this Cultivate and search my library for 2 basic lands, put 1 into play tapped and the other into my hand. Put this Forest and this Mountain because they're the first 2 I saw. Oh, when I cast that Greater Gargadon from exile, that actually made me a Wolf Token.
Don't worry about it.
Are you going to kill me, Chris, or is it worth me thinking about what I'm going to do?
You can think about what you're going to do. I won't kill you.
And then you kill me anyway.
No. Yeah, I'm going to clean
Are you
things
going to kill
up.
me, Matt?
I can't, mate. I've got nothing.
Okay. That's cool. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you got in your hand, do I?
My emblem might.
Yes. That might do it, the emblem.
The emblem.
And my Commodore can do 3 damage. 2,
Nice.
but it will be 3. Maybe 4.
Yeah, I'm not coming after you or Chris.
I don't think you're going to survive, mate.
No, that's fine.
Then I will
think
go
Chris
to
is
my
gonna
next
take the
step,
board.
and Dream Pillager will remain in exile.
This
And
is
that's... Oh, one second. I'm going to put this Forest into play tapped off the cultivate, and the mountain will go to my hand.
Cool.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'll play this island.
Take a point of damage from the emblem.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Take a point from the emblem. Pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to play Kindred Dominance.
I knew this was coming.
So choose a
I
creature
knew it was
type.
this one.
Destroy all creatures that aren't the chosen type. So I'm going to choose fairies.
Wizards.
No, I don't have any
No.
fairy wizards.
Don't do it.
So every non-fairy will die.
Every non-fairy will die.
Don't have any death triggers.
I knew you had that card.
Yeah.
Just knew you
I
had
will
that
Someone
send
shouldn't have
my
windfall.
commander to the command zone.
Someone shouldn't have
The
windfall.
windfall get it. It must have got it.
Oh yeah, the
must
windfall
have
got it. Yeah, the windfall got it.
Oh my day.
I'd admit, I think I was 2 cards out. Yeah, 2 cards out from drawing it. So I'm going to go to combat. So total, I'm going to come at you with my commander.
How big is it?
It'll be a 3/4. And then the rest, I'm going to go at Krovax. So that would be 4.
How much is that?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in total.
9. All right.
And that is me passing the turn. How much commander damage are you on from me total?
Oh,
8.
did you deal commander damage to me in that hit? Chris?
No.
Okay.
I did commander damage to Matt.
What to do?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but why?
Because I could have put my commander in the graveyard.
Oh. Why didn't you?
Because I thought commander dies, goes back to the command zone.
So I am
You can take
going
it back
to
if you want,
go.
only because you die in this turn.
You reckon Matt's going to kill me?
I reckon he's going to put you in a position where you might get to upkeep and then die.
Right, so I'm going to pay 4. A Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Great card.
I'm going to +1 to add 2 red mana.
Oh, you might survive now, Ned.
Two red mana. 3. And then tap 4 to exile Oathkeeper. And bring back Chandra Awaken Inferno.
Oh, what does that do? What are you exiling to do that?
Exiling the Oathkeeper, return target Planeswalker graveyard to battlefield.
Oh, okay. Let me actually type that in then. Oathkeeper, did you say?
Sorry, it's Onnaki. Onakk.
Ta.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, that's good. I should have pulled that.
So I'm
out
going to
the first
+2 and get everyone an emblem.
one. No.
Another emblem.
Yeah.
So what does that emblem do? Is it the same as the other one?
Same one.
Dave, you got 2 now. I'm going to minus. Oh no, it still doesn't do it.
It does. Oh yeah, because that's doing 4 damage, right? That kills.
It dies when it does it.
Nah, that's up to you.
It's the best way to. Other one. I'm going to 0. No, I'm not. I'm going to plus scry 2. top. I'm going to -3. Do 3 damage to everyone. I draw 3 cards.
3 damage.
1, 2, 3. Else, I think that's it. Pay to land this turn. So many cards I've got now. I've got 7 cards in hand. And that's me done.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, take 2. Draw for the turn. Play a swamp. Tap 3 mana to encore Lava Belly Slither, which will be.
Doesn't your commander have to be in play?
Yeah.
That would be a great idea. So,
Let's get that first.
but it has encore itself. So, yeah, I kind of wanted to do it that way so that I got the ping damage from that. So the commander comes out with 2 copies, attacking one at each. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when it gets to your combat step, yeah. And technically, all 3 of them are copies. You exile the original one,
Oh.
and you choose to put her into the command zone, and then you have 3 token copies of her.
I'm just doing it this way so that I know what I've cast, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cool. So then I'll do 3 lots of Lava Belly. It's not going to work this time. So that will then ping everybody for 3, won't it?
Yes.
Yep.
That only leaves me with 1 mana.
It's the Lava Belly. You have to target.
Oh.
You get to deal.
Okay, so I could do 3 damage to Planeswalkers then instead.
Well, also though, all 3 of them come into play at the same time, and they see each other trigger. So you should have like 9 triggers on that.
Let me bring Lava Belly up.
Yeah, because each one sees each other come into play.
So, which is what I said badly in that everyone takes 3.
If you choose to target, so you get 9.
Yeah.
You get 9 targets, so you can put them wherever you like. So if 9 targets at Grovax is going to kill him when you swing at him, then I'd suggest that way. But that's just me.
Yeah, well, there's 6. It would be 8, wouldn't it? Yeah, so that would. Yeah, and then you 2 would take 8 each, and it's down to you to fight it out. But then that just means that me and Grovax are going further and further behind all the time anyway.
Yeah. Do whatever you want, mate. I'm just winding you up.
Yeah, I'm just going to do 3 each.
Okay.
Because I haven't got enough mana to do another.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
And then everybody gets a 6/6 and a 2/2, so everyone gets 8 coming out of them creature-wise.
Okay.
All right, I'll take 8. And
take 8.
And that's 8. You say coming
That's
out.
8 total.
all right.
It's not commander damage, right? Because they're copies.
No.
Okay.
No, they're copies, so they don't. Oh, you gain life off those pings, Dalport.
Oh, yeah, so I get 9 extra life.
What? Can't be having that. Now next time I'm going to kill you.
That's my turn.
All right. I will untap. During my upkeep, I will take 2 damage because Chandra is a big meanie.
Bing, bing.
Draw my card for turn. And let's see here. I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 manas. Is it 9? Oh, it's 8 manas. Only 8 manas for a Sandworm Convergence.
Nice. Big Sandy.
Creatures with flying can't attack me or planeswalkers I control. And at the beginning of my end step, I create a 5/5 green worm creature token.
Hmm.
Are yours all flyers, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a card to pull!
Then
I'm hoping
I'm going
Chandra is going to
to
help me out.
play a
Yeah, Charles is gonna
Myriad
finish it, don't
Landscape
worry.
as my land for turn, which comes into play tapped. And that's me done.
That's you done. Okay.
And on my end step,
Yep.
I will make a 5/5 worm.
Nice. So I'm going to
Nice.
untap, and then I'm going to draw. Oh my god.
You have your emblem tokens.
Oh yeah. So
Your
then
your Chandra emblem.
I will lose 2 life, and then I'll read this card.
Ding, ding.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That'd have been really sickening with that other card. Right, so I am going to play my land for the turn, which is going to be a temple, which comes in tapped, and I will scry. Oh, yeah, that can stay on top. Then I shall play this Fairy Blade Crafter with flying, and whenever one or more fairies I control deals combat damage to a player, I put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and whenever this creature dies, each opponent loses X life, where X is this creature's power.
And we each lose a life,
And
right? From
you
your fairy entering the battlefield.
Lose a life, you do indeed.
Ding.
So I'm going to even pay for my spells, because that's what we have to do. 1,
Oi. You're going to
2,
chain these off to kill Krovax.
3. I only need to play 2, right? And then you can die on upkeep.
Oh, yeah.
But then I'm in trouble if you board wipe, I'm in trouble anyway.
I'm
Yeah,
not bored.
I'm in trouble. Oh, that's actually a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sweet. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go to combat now. I'm going to swing this at total, which will be 3 commanding damage. Then
7 commander damage now.
I can't swing at Krovax, so that makes things easier. I'm going to swing that at you, Delfort, and that one at you. And I'm going to keep this guy back, I think. Do I keep it back?
Total damage.
2 and 4 would be 6 total. Yeah, go on, I'll go with that. 6 total at you, Delfort, and then 3
Okay.
commander damage at total. Then I will pass the turn.
How many cards in hand, mate?
3 cards in hand, 5 mana open.
Okay. I will draw. Okay.
Oh, sorry. This will get a +1/+1 counter for me dealing combat damage. So when that fairy dies in a minute total, it'll be doing 4 damage.
What?
So when this creature dies, each opponent loses X life for its power.
Right.
It's currently a 4/4, but if you do 3 damage, I lose my +1/+1 fairies, and most of my board will die.
Okay.
Including this, so it will in fact kill both of them by you board wiping.
Oh, right. That's pretty sweet. But I do like the Chandra Plus.
You do.
We're going to go...
Well, I think the Chandra Plus, is sufficient. Because Dalfort will die at upkeep, then I will die at upkeep.
That's beautiful.
But
Assuming that
board
there's
wipe-
not instant speed interaction.
But if you board wipe Chris anyway, that puts you in a better position against him next turn.
Yeah. I'm going to pay 3 and Blasphemous Act. 13 damage to everything.
Awesome.
Yeah, that works.
Awesome. Let me
Well,
reread
I will
this.
kill my worm token. Assuming that there's not a response from Chris.
There is.
Me.
I'm not responding to that, so I will let
Okay.
things happen. When this dies, each opponent is going to lose 4 life.
All right, that will knock me out.
And me?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4.
not target, is it? So Shroud doesn't make any difference whatsoever.
It's just
Yeah.
30 damage to it.
I am going to choose to put my commander in the graveyard.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to +2. You can have another emblem.
Oh, thanks, mate. Cheers.
Um,
Add a counter.
I am going to plus here to scry 2. 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna keep 1 on top, 1 to the bottom. I'm going to plus to add 2 red mana
Mm-hmm.
and 1 to play Sahili Sublime Artificer.
Nice.
And what should I do?
Ooh, I found a haste sliver.
Ah. Take back your previous comments.
Mm.
Sorry, I've been a bit slow here.
It's alright. It's an important play, mate.
It's such a big match.
It's huge. It's worth all the points. I'm just upset I can't get you with commander damage.
It was like you're kicking it off the field quickly. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna play.
gain X. So sorry, I gain 4 life as well off that card dying.
Hold on. 5. You're going to tap the Jeski colours for Liori Spark Touch Hunter, which is a 3/3 flying vigilance elemental cap. It deals combat damage to a player. Choose a planeswalker type, and to end a turn, whenever it activates the ability that of that planeswalker type, I copy it.
Nice. Can't pick up that card. It is not a Savannah.
Then for 2, I'm going to play Cartographer's Hawk, which is a 2/1 flyer. But it deals combat damage to a player. Who controls more lands and you return it to his owner's hand. If I do, I can search for a planes, put
Cool.
it tapped.
I'm going to respond to that.
That one, okay.
Yeah, that one. So I'm going to tap 5 and I'm going to play Thriving Encore. Which reads, put into the battlefield under your control all creature cards in all graveyards that were put there from the battlefield this turn.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, is that resolve?
Yep. So none from me.
Cool. All mine will come
Let's
back.
get yours back.
So they'll all enter together, won't they? Or do I get to stack?
They're all entered together.
All enter together.
They all come in together, and you get to pick the order of any ETB triggers.
Cool. So if I put the Dreaming Duelist in first, it will see the other 4 to ping. Matt
Well, they
4.
all come in simultaneously, so I think that
So it won't see them. Whenever it enters the battlefield under your control.
No, I think it's in play, and I don't know if you get one trigger or more trigger. Let me.
I think it sees them
It's
anyway.
definitely
Wasn't
one
it?
trigger.
So when another fairy enters the battlefield, each opponent loses one. So I think it'll see them.
Oh.
Must do.
I don't even know how to search that up to look. Don't you just get me on the flyers anyway, even if it doesn't happen?
Yeah, we'll get everything.
I mean, I've got 2 flying blockers.
I've also missed draw 5 cards, lose 5 life, but we'll ignore that as well. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get through anyway.
So how big are your creatures? You got? They all get plus 2/2, didn't they?
So each other than these two get +2/+2. So these are 4,
2 4
3,
4s.
and these are 2 and a 3. You won't want to kill this one.
So I blocked the 2 biggest, which is how much?
4
4s.
Yes.
And then
But
you
you
hit me
won't
for
want to
2.
kill this though, because if you kill this, you lose 4.
Oh no, but I wouldn't be able to kill it. So.
Okay, that's fine then.
But then I still take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, and
It doesn't matter if it does it or not. Yeah.
So let me go to. Oh, had you finished as well as the other thing?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Cool. So if I untap and draw, I've got a rankle, which will come in with haste.
Yeah.
So that one
And
will
that
ping
would take
you for
me another
1.
damage anyway as well.
Yeah, that one will ping you for 1. That'll be a 5/5. They are a 4, so they're a 4, and I've got another 4-drop fairy to ping you for another 1. So you're down to 4 now.
Yeah.
And then I'll come in.
All right. Well,
swinging.
I was doing a little bit of looking up on that, and I'm 90% certain that you would get the ETB drain for all of your stuff coming into play.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, mate. Sorry that. Get you on the drain.
I know that reanimation spell was a bit.
Yeah. That was a really clutch
What was
draw.
that spell again?
Thrilling Encore. MVP.
It's instant speed as well.
It's instant speed, yeah. I nearly played the other fairy as well. So and then I reread it, I was like, I need to keep that up.
Jeez.
A mean card. Hello everyone, welcome to the end of the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'd just like to give a thank you to our patron Ed, and give you all a reminder that you can go and check us out on Patreon for a booster a month sent to your door and great discounts on our card market. So feel free to check out the link in the description.